Hi, how are you? My name is Patience Mgwa. I'm 28 years old. I'm a fashion designer. I am Zimbabwean, but I am based in South Africa. Right, so if you're looking for like that formal YouTube where you get formal tutorials, no, this is not the one. This one we joke around, we play around, but we get our work done.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, so it's basically me showing you my passion and also the things that I have learned. So now we want to make clothes, right? We want to make clothes, we want to make trousers, we want to make tops, we want to make dresses, but you have to learn pattern making first before sewing something, before even cutting something. So I am going to show you all that, from pattern making to cutting to sewing. If there is need for grading, I will show you all that. So grading is literally just adding a size up, a size down. If we have medium, we want large, we want extra large. If we have medium, we want small. That's grading, right? This video is just showing you the things that you need to have, right, for you to start your fashion designing journey.
My God! Wow!
And pattern making. Well, you can't sew something if you don't know how to do pattern making. Well, I mean, okay, fine. At some point, you can do that, but I think it only gets easier when you know the basics. I'm just going to like state everything that you need for you to start pattern making, for you to start your journey on being a fashion designer. Cool. So you need a working space. You need something, like you need a table. You need a working space that is ideally 90 to 92 centimeters, right? You can even do it on the floor if you don't have a table or anything. I mean, I always do it on the floor. Well, now I have a table. I mean, I made my beautiful table. Love it. But I made it myself.
Oh no, I deserve some accolade.
Cool. So you can still use the floor. It's still fine. It's okay. You need paper. You need hard paper. You need hard paper, that craft paper. You can also use, okay, when I was in college, for the basic blocks, of which those are the ones that we're going to start with. For the basic blocks, we were using, those charts, those charts that are used by teachers. They want to write A, B, C, D's, what, for their learners, for their students. They write on those charts. You can use those charts but you can only use them for the basic blocks, right? But you're supposed to have a brown paper, a craft paper. Because I mean, you need pencils. You need pencils. Those pencils are going to be used on the craft paper that we just talked about. Or you need fiber pens. You will need those fiber pens to write the key instructions. Rubbers, let's not forget rubbers. You need rubbers. You need a meter ruler. Meter ruler is that strong. Oh my God. It's that long ruler, it's like a meter ruler. It's 1 meter. Yeah, there's a 30 centimeters ruler, quarter scale ruler, meter scale ruler. Meter, it's a meter long, right? Cool. It's self-explanatory. Cool. We need curved rulers. Okay, I don't know if this is curved enough, but I mean, it's, yeah, French calves, we call them French calves. Those are for putting in curves. They're for putting in curves. Yeah, curves on our patterns. We need a set square. I don't have a set square with me, but I'm just going to be pinning each and everything, on the video. I'll pin it, and then you can see pictures of what we're talking about. I don't have these things because now I know in my head. I'll probably get them soon for the next video. I don't have these things because in my head I can make patterns without using these things. But for a beginner, you need these things so that you will know what you're doing. Right? Cool. You need a tape measure. I do have a tape measure. I mean, we all know a tape measure. It's there. It's somewhere there. Cool. You need a tape measure. You need tracing wheel. A tracing wheel is for transferring pattern makings. Assuming you have this layer and you have this layer, right? You have two layers and you want to transfer whatever pattern that you have to this layer that is down there. Then you use a tracing wheel. You trace your pattern, you trace your line, and then you get that line on the underneath layer. So you need a pepper. You need a scissors. Sorry, you need a scissors. Yeah, but don't use the scissors that you're going to use for cutting paper. Don't use it for cloth because that is like water and oil. It doesn't really work out. So the one that is for paper, you're supposed to use the paper, and the one that is for cutting fabric, it's going to be for cutting fabric. Cool. What else? You need pins. We need pins. I have pins. Oh, we need pins. We need pins. I will have the basic things that I need because I'm not a beginner. You are a beginner.
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
Yeah. Tailor's chalk. Tailor's chalk. Well, Tailor's chalks really come. Well, you can use them when you are now cutting. When you are now cutting your fabric. When you've put in, when you're done with your patterns, and then now you want to cut. Right? Cool. And then tile fabrics. These are fabrics like calico. It's for making samples. Those fabrics you can actually use it on a doll. Then you can design whatever. Well, that's another type of coming up with patterns. But it's up to you, whichever way you want to learn. You can learn both. Learning how to make patterns on a flat surface, I feel like it's better than the one that you have to make on a doll. Because the one that you have to make on a doll, sometimes it doesn't come out symmetrical. It's for those those avant-garde clothes. Avant-garde means those clothes that you see on the runway and all those things. Then you don't really need to make patterns for them, because sometimes there are these hectic designs that just come out from the head and they can only come out on that door, on that mannequin. Right? Cool. You need a calculator because you will calculate. I'm telling you, there's a lot of calculations to get done. When they tell you that fashion does not involve math, that's a lie. That's a lie. You will calculate better, but when we are making the blocks, like the basic shade blocks, basic skate blocks, basic bodice block, basic dress block, we definitely need a calculator. You will definitely need a calculator, I'm telling you. You need a notcher or a puncher to punch in holes on your blocks that you've made, on your patterns that you've made, so that you can put on a string and then tie them properly so that it doesn't wrinkle. Right? Weights, you need them when you are cutting. When you are placing your pattern on top of a fabric, and then now you have to cut. You need weights to just put on top so that the pattern pieces won't move. Personally, I just use anything that is heavy in my house. I don't really need to get weights. Even this, I can use it. I can use it. So with that being said, you also need a mannequin, but a mannequin is not really necessary. It's not necessary, but it is necessary. If you're making clothes for yourself, it's really not necessary. If you make clothes for somebody else, you might need the adjustable one. I personally don't have an adjustable one. These are the basic things that you would need. I can't really say basic, but these are the things that you need to start your fashion and designing journey. Not talking about machines and everything, we'll reach to that stage, right? For now, we're talking about the basics that you need for pattern making, and after that we go to cutting, we go to sewing. I can't teach you how to design at this point. That will come after. So we're going to do this bit by bit by bit. Oh man. Okay, let me not be a clown. Okay, so with that being said, ladies and gents, thank you for watching my I don't know, it's really a tutorial. Okay, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you, and please subscribe. Let's learn how to make clothes. Let's learn fashion and designing. I mean, I paid for it. You're just watching it for free. For free. Imagine, I'm just teaching you what I learned, what I paid for. Imagine. Oh, please.
You don't know about it.
Okay, so thank you until the next time.